We can't use that music.
No more.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. We are here live.
Go ahead, Tony. Running away with it. Go ahead.
Nah, man.
No, go ahead. It's going.
It ain't the
Because
same.
I can set up.
I was just trying to get amped up. That's all.
Hey, I can set up. Go ahead. Do what you
Eric?
gotta do.
Eric, go for it. Do the best Omar impersonation.
No, I think you got it.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
I'm a color commentary guy.
Tony, you know you want to be that guy.
Good morning, everybody. We are here live with the Fantasy Guyz. I would say Sunday edition, but that's all that's left right now. We trimmed down the fat. Jose, I'm really sorry we had to do that to you. We got Omar T. We got Mo T, Eric, Ratonia, and Cal.
Yes, sir.
Yusuf in the background doing producing, like always. Jose, you know, his Boom Phillies ain't doing too well, so he did a self-imposed suspension for another day, but he promises that he will be back. Oh, what you got?
Well, first of all, thank you, Tony, for getting us going. Like Tony said, we're live. It's Sunday, the Fantasy Guyz, Season 2, Episode 7. We got Ratonia back in the building today. You know, we had to bring the squad. Cal Trey is here for Jose. Jose is out right now, like Tony said. It's the Boom Philly, but he got his first Boom Philly. So can you give Jose a round of applause from at home? All right, shout out to it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but we believed in him. Now he's feeling himself. He came out with 5 Boom Phillies this week. So
Oh, yeah.
you got to slow him. We got the Tony effect.
5 for 5, baby.
5 for 5,
Hey,
right?
I was the only one that had faith in Jose.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, everybody
That's
did,
not
but
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta amp it up.
For sure. So we are here. There's some stuff that happened throughout this whole week in the football world. So we're gonna talk about all that. Before we do that, though, gotta make sure we let you know how to follow us or subscribe to us. YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook and Instagram, the Fantasy Guyz. Then you can listen to us later on Apple and Spotify podcast under Oz Media. And now you can also follow us on TikTok. We're back, Oz Media. You can follow us on TikTok if you are a TikTok person. If you want to call in, the number is 313-306-1750. Feel free to call in. The number is 313-306-1750. Somebody should text Uncle Ed. I seen in a message he was saying that he's going to go live on the Fantasy Guyz because they're in Dallas. Both of my uncles, Nash and Eddie, to watch the Lions and stuff. So they're enjoying themselves. Definitely would love to hear what they have to say. Just to have like a quick conversation with them. I'll maybe send the message out. We got already a couple of comments. Here we go. We got Billy Buckets. Fahmy looks very handsome. Moti, inshallah, losing the control of his team. Omar T is a legend. Moti, control your team. You traded Nader instead of Frank. And then Boom Philly said, I see you, nephew. So shout out to Boom. Shout out to Boom and shout out to Billy. Any comments you want to say right quick about anything that was just mentioned?
Yeah, my team got better.
Your team got better. You want to bring the mic a little bit more down too.
I mean, he said it loud enough.
No, he
What
said
you
it good.
mean?
I just want to make
What do
sure.
you mean your team got better?
My team got better.
Take control of your team, man.
I have control of my team.
You're losing
I have
control of
of
your
my
team.
Listen, people can't say
Are you
that.
saying that with a smirk on your face? I
No,
heard-
no.
all I'm
Hey,
saying
I'm
is
about
this,
it.
man.
People can't say that after a win.
That is true. People can't say it, but they can say it after you were up 20 and almost lost the lead.
Yeah, but we didn't
That's
lose
one.
the game.
Secondly, these guys we're playing in a very, friendly environment that turned hostile. All they call for is fire, Moti.
I heard
Like,
it.
what's up with that?
Listen.
Like, every week it's a recurring
Monty,
theme.
don't get fired. He resigns.
All the time. but just to comment off that, Tony, I'm a man of the people, and that's like their 2 minutes of entertainment, of humor. So I take it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you point at them?
Oh, 100%. See, the funny part on what it was, the fire Moti chants come when things are going bad. But when we're up by 20, it was silent. Pin drop.
Yeah.
So I said, in the middle of the game, I said, guys,
Where y'all at?
where y'all at? Why you guys quiet?
Yeah,
I want to hit the chance right now.
He gave a motivational speech to the other team. We're
Dude,
blowing them out. I don't hear you guys talking. Other team looked at him like, okay.
I gave a motivational speech to the crowd during the game.
I mean,
Like I need to, I feed off that. I need
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm
Ali
saying?
T asking for a trade. Rumors. Rumors. Just rumors. Nothing but.
Okay, and also Tony, I heard rumor.
Dave was close to quitting.
Was
Just another rumor.
was Tony in the middle of the crowd leading the chant?
100%. You know, it's funny.
Is there video confirmation of that?
It's funny. I always look over to the crowd to see who's chanting, because I take notes. And Femi, he was at the end of Mo T, then stopped when I looked over.
Because we made eye contact. We're not supposed to make eye contact.
All right, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. You know, Billy just said without Sufi, Moti wins against depleted teams. I think that was the number one pick. Moti, the T stands for terrible.
Hey, shout out to Billy Buckets, right?
Yeah.
The best big man at Salina.
Yes.
All right. Remember, I said Salina, not Access.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Moti. Yes. All
I
right.
mean, we're playing at Salina, so
Exactly. So when it comes to Access,
he don't play at Access.
debatable. But if he did, it's debatable.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Feel free to keep commenting. Maybe we'll chime in later on. But we want to give a shout out to our sponsors: Hanley International Academy, the Qahwa House, the Balkan House, BC Adhesives, Unique Coney Island, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Yusuf, can you start us off with the hammer? Because your boy Omar has been laying down the hammer with Boom Phillies. So that's why I'm rocking this belt, by the way.
Pause.
Took the lead. Take it however way you want it. All right? That's how I've been right now, Tony. I'm so happy. So this is why I wanted Jose
You
here.
see that?
Because this was our first time all together.
This is the monster you created.
All right? No, that's not true, okay? So, bang, boogie, hit Hammer Time True Value Hardware.
Who created this
Hammer
monster?
Time True Value Hardware. Hammer Time True Value Hardware has all of your hardware needs. They have items for cooling, heating, lawn care, plumbing, electrical, and much more. They have great service, great prices. If you want to shop local, then look no further than Hammer Time True Value Hardware, the best hardware store in the Detroit-Hamtramck area. The Detroit location is 16380 East Warren Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to BG, shout out to Adnan, and everybody over there at Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Eric Antonio,
Omar.
we're going to get right into Detroit Lions. I was with Eric last week. I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago, and he said, trust me, we're still winning the North. It's a long season.
Whoa.
Whoa, who said that?
This was before the Patriots game, though, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was later at night, so you may have been.
Oh, yeah.
It was at a wedding.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
but what are your thoughts on the Lions' current situation? 1-4 off of a bye week playing against a good Dallas team.
Well, with that said, I will say that the Lions are in the NFC, and the NFC is still wide open. They're
It is.
1-4. They win a couple games, come back off the bye, then you're right back in it, and you're talking other things. But what I need to see this week is an improvement from the defense. You got the bye week. You got to get a little bit healthier, but we got to see guys making plays. We got Pascal making his debut. We got to get better in the run game, and we got to make plays. We got to get off the field on third down. So we'll see. I mean, Dallas is tough, but everyone brings their game when they go to the Jerry World, so I'm hoping for, good effort offensively and defensively.
I can see the Lions scoring. I don't know why I see a good game. I can see them scoring, even though it's Dallas. I know Dallas' defense is great, but what do you think, Tony?
Is DeAndre Swift playing?
No, that's what hurts us very bad, man. It hurts us a
So,
lot.
I mean, he's definitely a big loss. I think Amon-Ra is coming back. A bye week is going to help him a lot. It just seemed like he was a different player before he got hurt. And then he was just kind of playing through pain, being a decoy and whatnot. I mean, Eric, man, it was Saturday night. You were at, by the way, congratulations to Matt.
Matt Cassidy.
Yeah,
Matt
Matt Cassidy.
Congratulations.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, no, it was probably something I wouldn't repeat right now.
Yeah, it was one of those, you weren't yourself, and you said it,
I was in Packer country. I was trying to get the people riled up.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you
But
see
I know the Packers aren't winning the North either.
Packers look terrible.
That should have been the point.
Yeah.
They don't look good.
Yeah, they really don't. They are really missing. I mean, the one thing, their offensive line is hurt, right? So I think as they get healthier, Aaron Rodgers will have more time. AJ Dillon, man, he does not look. He looks fat.
The last 2
Why
years,
did I draft you in the 4th round, you bum?
He's a moblet.
the offensive line is the issue, though. The last 2 years, they were first overall in the league in pass rush efficiency, or I'm sorry, pass block efficiency. This year, they're in the bottom third,
Yeah.
so they're really struggling. They need to run the ball and find a way to get him some protection.
I mean, if you could look back to last year, I mean, you saw that Aaron Rodgers targeted Devontae Adams. I mean, Alan Lazard, he is their. I think that he's their go-to. By the way,
Oh, 100%.
yeah, I don't think it's from
100%.
Dobbs or Watson because he is reliable. But Randall Cobb injury going down, that might help them because now some of the younger guys can play that role.
Christian Watson's
Right.
out.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a couple
Well,
weeks.
either way, they need to pass block much better than what they're doing. And I think that's the biggest issue, man. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to put the ball where it needs to be, and it's just one of those situations. He got no time. He's getting buried, 3-4 steps into his drop.
Yeah, man. I could see the Packers having a good offensive game today. So I know one of them are going to boom Philly. I just don't know who's it going to be. Dobbs, Lazard. For real. First one,
First one, Mr. Allen the Lizard Lazard.
boom Philly.
Boom, Philly it.
Hit the
That's
number.
number one.
Wow.
Hit the boom. We gotta
I
get
got
ready
my
with
list.
the boom.
I got my list.
Alright.
It's all good.
There you go.
I like this sound. Go ahead, do it again.
Boom.
I like that.
Boom Philly right there, number one for whatever go. All right, biggest fan of Moti said Moti in his prime was Nate Robinson.
No, I disagree.
He couldn't
Okay.
jump.
Moti is a veteran coach. Rumors that Fahmy wants to join the coaching staff. Woo woo, said Mo Malahi.
Hey, there has been discussions, but we'll just leave it at that.
What are your thoughts?
About taking over?
Yeah,
Or being on a coaching staff?
staff.
I'm waiting for him to resign, man. I mean, it's one of those situations where he has a track record. When times get tough,
Just resign.
something starts to hurt. So, all of a sudden he got to spend more time with his kids. It's like, listen, man, you always give this man the benefit of the doubt because he's a champion. Multi-time champion. He's 2-3 time. He GM'd that first year when we won it. And, he had to take a personal leave. You know what I'm saying? But still got the ring. So, I mean, it'd be, big shoes to fill, but I'd be willing to do it.
Moti, what are your thoughts on Detroit Lions?
Yeah. Well, going back to Green Bay, I'm going to go off Green Bay.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity for Green Bay to pick up a receiver, and I think they will. And I'm not a fan of paying running backs anymore. They gave Aaron Jones that contract, and he's a bum too. What I'm
I
saying?
think he's
I mean, he's not living up to his expectations.
man. He's running the ball. To me, he's
Right.
running the ball way harder than Dylan.
Yeah, but still, he's still not. To me, he's not tier 1, in my opinion.
I think they're O line. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the O-line is the issue.
Yeah, but the Lions, I'm a huge Lions fan, but I am.
Hold on, guys. We're live.
Who
In
dat?
Dallas.
We're live in Dallas right now, all right? We're live in Dallas. Talk to me, Uncle Eddie. Talk to me.
We're live in Dallas, AT&T Stadium.
Is it connected?
We got Mr.
I can
Jerry
hear it.
Jones arriving at the stadium in the helicopter.
Is it Jerry Jones? Is that really him? Hold on 1 second, Uncle Eddie. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I'm connected
hear him, bro.
to the Bluetooth. I don't know if I'm connected to the Bluetooth or not. Hold on.
The Bluetooth, but
Let me make sure I'm on it. Yeah, not connected. Hold on. I'm about to connect it right now.
he said Jerry Jones just arrived.
Yeah, and it's an actual helicopter. He's not joking.
Coming out the helicopter.
He's literally landing in a helicopter right now at Dallas Stadium. He's showing me it. Eddie, hold on. Let me call you back. Eddie, I'm going to call you right back.
Jerry Jones.
Hold on, because it's showing that it's trying to connect. Eddie, let me call you back, Uncle Eddie.
Huh?
Yeah, all right. Sorry, let it connect first, and I'm going to give
Yeah,
him a
our
call
field
back.
reporter. We had technical difficulties.
Yeah, our field reporter is down in Dallas right
Yes,
now.
last time he was a field reporter. Conversations, interviews went well.
Yeah, so we actually got him for 3 games this year. All right, and this is one of them. Here we go. We FaceTiming Uncle Eddie. I should be able to hear it now a lot better. There we go. Let me turn it down. Uncle Eddie,
What's up, O?
can you show the people where you at right now? Can you tell us where you at?
Yes. We're live at the AT&T Stadium.
What is happening right now? What is happening behind you?
We're in Arlington, Dallas.
Arlington, Dallas.
Hey, who
About to
just?
go to the Lions game versus Dallas.
All right, you said
Jerry Jones just arrived in the building.
Can you show them? There you go. Jerry Jones is arriving in a helicopter. That's what he does. That's what he does. Where does he even live? Does he even live in Dallas? Jerry?
He said I get a ride back to the Airbnb after the game.
That's Uncle Eddie. Are you sitting next to him, Uncle Eddie? Are you sitting next to him?
Hold on, helicopter.
All right, there we go. We got Uncle Eddie. He's Are
Hey,
you?
get in the streets,
right, guys.
man. Get in the streets and
Hey, Uncle Eddie, do that one dance that you did at
Hey, we
Moti's
got a
wedding.
couple Dallas fans out here, you know what I'm saying? They visiting from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? They don't know Detroit's about to bust their ass today. Let's go, Lions! Let's go! We're about the upset of the year.
Upset of the year.
Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what Uncle Eddie will show down whenever he's in a different city, but when he's next to us, he goes hard on the
we
line.
got the right shirt, baby. No, that's not the right shirt today. That's next week. Next week. Y'all about to be upset.
All right, Uncle
But
Eddie.
anyway, I just wanted to call and give you all a live scoop.
Appreciate
Watch
it.
Jerry come in. I did that for Tony because I know he's a Jerry fan.
Yes, he
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
number one owner.
Hey, peace and love. You guys have a great show. I'll talk to y'all later.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Go Lions, baby.
There you go. Thanks, Uncle Ed.
All right, baby.
All right. Shout out to Uncle Eddie. That was great timing right there. All right. Ziad, I have injuries. I'm down to Latavius Murray versus Jets or Gibson versus Green Bay. FYI, top available waiver is Sony Michel. Just want to throw that out there. I know he said that's the top available. Gus Edwards, to me, is a solid pickup. Isaiah Pacheco is a solid pickup. Might not be on the roster. Maybe is now, but might not be. So if you got those options, maybe those. But what would you go if you had to go Murray or Gibson?
Murray. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's going to be ugly, both, I think.
yeah.
Could be ugly. Tony?
I'd rather leave my roster spot empty.
Ziad Haddi is the guest for next week.
If that's what he's got, what he's left with, I'm pretty sure it ain't a 16-man league he's in.
See, this is what Tony does.
It's got to be, bro. Tell him to screenshot what's on there. Ziad, we're more than willing to help you. We know you need the help. You know, he told me his secret last year. He lets one of his kids, Baba, which one? And then he picks one.
Yeah.
That's how he goes through his lineup.
It sounds like you need Caltrade to do that for you too then, Tony.
Ooh.
What you mean?
I don't know.
He knows exactly what you mean.
Hold on, bro.
First of all, let him pick your Boom Phillies. Let's start off with that.
on.
That's something I know for sure because I see it with my own two eyes.
Cal Trey.
Caltrade.
They,
He don't play.
hey, you still need a place to sleep on. It's all right. All right. Listen, the point is this. I'm cutthroat. Boom Phillies, you know, we took the lead early, and it was one of those situations I used to look across, see my boy on that side, see my boy on this side, and it was like I didn't like the look on their faces, so I had to come back down.
To Earth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got to play. You got to be modest.
All right. Latavius Murray or Tino Gibson? Seriously.
You know what? After what happened last week with Murray and Gordon, I don't see them benching Gordon like that. I probably would go Gibson.
I'd go Murray.
Yeah, Heineke's back for Washington, and I would play Gibson because Russ is out.
Yeah. Russell Wilson.
Wilson's out.
Oh yeah.
So I'll
Murray.
I'll go Gibson.
You got Murray. You got 3 Murrays, 2 Gibsons, Ziad. So I guess good luck. You might have to go with whatever you feel is the best. Tony's answer is a no answer. Got it. Thanks for the pro tip. FYI, I'm 5-1.
Look at him.
Look at him. Z's team is solid.
Who is
That's
Ziad?
Ziad Haddi. He's here next week with Bash. Inshallah, it's gonna
I'd
be
be
fun.
5-1 if I was playing with my nephews.
Oh, that's not true.
Bro, it's a family league.
No, it's. I mean, it's that Haddi league. Yeah.
Okay.
With
Enough
AG,
said.
I think in there too.
Enough people have dropped off. I've had conversations with AG about that league, and he said what he had to say.
All right, Tony doesn't hold back. Tony does not hold back. Lions, Keltray, or Moti. I don't even know if you finished the Lions. I know you were talking about Green Bay. My
Yeah.
bad. And then we had the phone call.
Oh, no, that's all right. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I'm at a point right now where I just want a high draft pick. Like, I'm at that point in the season. It is what it is.
Yeah, there's too many games left.
Listen,
We got to see improvements. We got to see if Campbell is the guy that can lead them. Like, we got to see schematic improvements.
I mean, I think we've seen enough from Campbell. You know, I don't like him, honestly. I don't think he's our guy.
To win, to do what?
I mean, to do anything. He, a development. I don't see no improvement. So, I don't like him.
What do you think they're finishing this year?
Honestly, I was 10-7, man. I'm right now probably 5-12.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they'd be around 6-7 wins.
Yeah, I said 7 and 10.
I
That
could
was my-
still,
I could still see that.
See it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, our schedule gets soft. I know it's
Yeah.
now that it's updated. We had an easy schedule going into the year, but now that it's updated, I think we're at 6. This is why teams like Philly and Dallas are dangerous. They have like 2 of the softest schedules. Like they're 2 in the top 3. Like to me, Philly could they're favored for every rest of their games. I was messaging the Philly boys in whatever call. I was like, you guys easily would go 15-2. And in those 2 losses, they're gonna be disappointed they lost that game because they're really on paper better than that team. I was looking at their very soft schedules. But going back to the Lions, we're at 6th remaining schedule, softest. So, it gets, especially in December, man. That's what I was saying. If we were like 500 or right there going into December, we have, very beatable
I
schedule.
mean, the Lions are close. Let's
Stop.
It's one game, man. You're overreacting.
Preseason.
You're overreacting.
No,
man.
no.
To one game. It was 29-0 blowout. They look bad. All facets of the game. I mean, the thing about it is, look, man.
if we were 2-3, I would still stick to my, we're
absolutely.
dangerous.
Almost beat Minnesota. Like, you should have beat Minnesota.
And they're 5-1.
I mean, that's
they're
the
5-1.
storyline
That's the
every
that's the
time.
crazy thing.
Oh, we should have. Oh, we should have.
No, but the point
Yeah,
is,
the
it
fact
doesn't
is they're
change.
1 and 4.
we keep. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but it doesn't
I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Oh,
you. I agree with you, but I think the bye week is big. We had some injuries. We get
Absolutely.
a little bit healthier. Not much, actually. We don't get Chark back. We don't get Swift, but we just got to see improvements. You
I
had a
think
bye week
Pascal-
to review your team and make some changes.
Our
And
defensive.
do I expect them to win today? Probably not. They're a 6.5-point dog, but I expect them to be in it, and I expect them to cover.
Yo, Pascal and Jacobs coming back. I think it helps. I'm not gonna lie, but
I can't wait to watch him, see what he's about.
yeah, but you keep bringing up the soft schedule. We said that preseason. We said that. We're saying it now.
Yeah.
This is why I think Campbell is not the guy, because if we have a soft schedule, then we should be winning some games. Then we can't keep making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, I think we had a hard schedule.
Who did the Patriots beat last week?
Cleveland.
Okay. Who was the other teams we lost to?
Seattle.
Vikings? Seattle should have. We should have.
Eagles.
Look,
Yeah.
Seattle's a good team.
Man, see,
They're
when
close.
you look at it, I don't see it.
No, he's right. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
There's
pieces.
not like offense.
Good offensive line.
Yeah, I like their defense too.
But we should be 2-3 at least. Going into the bye, I would have a different landscape and mindset of how the Lions are
Agree?
right now.
Yeah.
Are the
just off
Patriots a
one.
good team?
Yeah.
So-
Patriots have a good defense.
Okay. So we lost to the Patriots, good team.
No, man. Listen, at
Seattle,
some
you said
point,
good
we can't
team.
call everybody a good team.
Minnesota, you said good team. You lost to good teams, better teams than you. That's
The
the
NFL,
difference.
you got to make plays and win games.
I'm
That's
with
the
you,
difference.
but again, it really comes down to. I mean, come on.
So we're not a good
We-
team.
No, I'm saying losing Swift is a big deal.
Every team has
It
injuries.
is, though. But for our
Every
team, it is.
team has
on.
injuries.
You can't. Other
Patriots had
teams,
injuries.
They have talent. They have more talent. I mean, you look
That's
at
what we're
a
talking
team-
about, development.
But you're talking about.
They're not developing.
You're talking about. I mean, listen, we talked about this before with Dan Campbell. I don't think he's the right guy to take us over the top. But in the meantime, I mean, you want to get players, you want to build a system.
You got to build a culture, and I
Guys.
think he's doing that.
Yeah,
So, I
for
mean,
sure.
That's the thing.
Guys, I don't know if you guys remember the dude. I know I always butcher names, but Tave, the linebacker, that little Hawaiian dude from the second round pick.
Yeah.
You know he's balling for the Patriots. Why does this keep happening to us?
No, this is true. We do lack player development.
He's balling for the Patriots.
I mean,
Is he balling or just?
he's balling.
I haven't heard his name.
Starting and making plays. Why would he be starting in a Belichick defense? You know he has to bring something to the table to be starting. Just saying.
Yeah,
I mean, but see, here's the thing,
That's
dude.
the previous
We had Matt Patricia.
See,
The difference is Belichick.
listen,
it
this
ain't about-
This has been going on for years, bro.
I know.
Development,
But we're
development,
Dan
right?
Campbell's his second year.
Bro, Dan Campbell's a good motivator.
Yeah.
Right? He's a good motivator. He's a good workout buddy. You know what I'm saying? But being a head coach, like, to me, is different. I think he made some horrible ass calls.
I'm telling you, man. He makes
like, yo, my man, listen, this one makes me great. These are the things that make me great.
No.
Hold on.
Let
Let me
us
tell you
say it.
something.
Let us say it.
No.
Remember, you can't say it about yourself. This is what makes you
Listen,
great.
in-game decisions.
can I?
Is in-game decision making.
100%.
Is taking people out when they need to come out, reading people, his players' body language.
Absolutely.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
What makes Moti great is the fact that he has a good read on the game.
Absolutely.
Momentum. Which way is it going?
When to
when
call
the-
timeout. Oh, you about to say that? My bad.
Exactly the time to call the timeout when needed.
So you don't think Dan Campbell got that?
I don't think he has that, no. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't think nobody in his staff has that. I'm always a fan of, players coming back to coach, because I think players coming back to coach to me is the best thing because they play the game. Like, people that never play the game of football would never understand the game of football, in my opinion. They could learn, they could watch all this film and stuff, but to be a former player, to me, make the best coaches to me.
Yeah.
But it just not. I don't see nobody in his staff that could take his place and be the head coach.
How about Ben Johnson to me, man?
Ben Johnson, man. Ben Johnson is the offensive coordinator, man, and honestly, Dan Campbell is a blocking his growth, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what if we do have the guy? And because the offense has been amazing.
Listen, what's happening in Denver, right? Hatchet, right?
Yeah, Hackett.
That's a better name for it.
right? Right. So he's an offensive guru, right? I mean, being a head coach is different on whether being a coordinator.
No, I agree.
You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
There's a lot more responsibility.
And he takes a lot of slack. Even the guy from the Chargers,
I like Staley.
I don't.
he's been making bad decisions.
Yeah,
Even the coach for Cincinnati, making bad decisions.
See,
These are offensive coordinators.
in the NFL, I'm telling you, it's a cutthroat league.
It's a thin line
Yeah,
between
it's
winning and losing.
Yeah,
It's like-
and it's a cutthroat league, and unfortunately, you really do have to reflect at the end of every season. Every season can change, by the way. Zach Taylor praised last year. You
yeah.
know, got them
The
to the
year
Super Bowl.
before that, like he was, he was on the cusp of getting.
But you can't blame him because now when you really break it down, like I was seeing Jamar Chase's route tree. It's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
It's just this. Nothing in the middle. Like you probably have one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah, but I mean,
Get him around the
but you got
field.
T. Higgins that does that,
Okay,
Yeah, and you got Boyd doing that.
and you got
but he's not getting enough touches though. Your best player is not getting enough touches. That's a problem. Like you have to adjust the situation or and it's a joke. It's a joke in the league. Like the offense in Cincinnati is hand off to Mixon or everybody run 9 routes. Like that's literally like the stereotype joke. And to me, like, dude, like that's obviously comes down to coaching and getting your players in a situation. I mean, I don't think Zach Taylor needs to be on the hot seat. He's not on the hot seat. But going back to what Moti was saying is, what's his name from Chargers?
Staley.
Staley is not on the hot seat, but he needs to watch out. He needs to watch out because he has a Super Bowl roster.
Absolutely.
he does. And
You know?
I actually thought they were going to be playing a lot better than what they what they are.
Keenan Allen is huge, by the way, for the offense.
They're a quiet 4-2.
Yeah,
Chargers.
and they're 4-2.
Oh, I forgot their foreign.
Listen, Brian Double, what his name from Giants?
Dabble.
Giants. Look at him.
No, I like him.
Listen, Tone. There's some coaches that players will run through a wall for, and he's one of them.
See, I think that's where Campbell is
That's where
a
it
guy.
works for
Though.
him.
And you're talking about like it's best to get guys that come back and are players that are coaches. He's filled his staff with that. I think he's done a good job. But again, I agree with you. You need to make decisions in prime time. You need to be a good clock manager, and
Yeah.
he hasn't shown that yet.
And
Now, I don't think we're in our phase of our rebuild that we need that yet because we're still going to be a bottom half at least, by the end of the year. Best case, half a mediocre team.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to see. Sorry, I forgot where I was.
Yeah, I think just more. What I was also gonna say is just reflecting. At the end of the year, you look at your team and you be like, okay, is our coach the problem? Is our coach a top 15 coach in the NFL? And if the answer is no, and there is replacements out there, like you have to. That's why you see coaches every season is like 5 or 6 that get fired every year.
I mean, my thing is, we had a chance. I felt like we had a chance to go get Peterson, right?
Yeah.
It's available. The difference between the Jags, the Jags, dude, Jags can be 4-2 right now. Like, they have a solid team. I compare the Lions
To the Jags.
To the
And the
Jags.
rebuild situation.
Yes,
I agree
100%.
100%. And that's why it bothers me, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Yesterday's loss to the Pacers and the Pistons, like,
I was
it
disappointed.
bothered me because why are we okay with being this
Yeah.
team still?
Yep.
It's been so long where Detroit sports team, I know the Red Wings are finally making that turn.
Yeah, but they just lost 2. They won 2, lost 2.
Yeah, but both of their losses were in overtime. So
It doesn't. It's a loss, Tony.
I understand
The
that.
Jags
man,
are
but
in
they're
a
also
different
young.
spot, though. The Jags have their
Quarterback.
Yeah,
They're in a
but,
total different spot.
Eric, we've been actually kind of in this rebuild longer than the Jags. So actually, we should be giving the Jags the benefit of the doubt.
Here's the thing. I see the Jags right where the Lions were with Matthew Stafford. Like, you saw some of the games. They lost to Washington. They were up. They lost another game, I think it was last week or the week before that, where they had a chance to win. Young teams, man, it just takes some time. And
Yeah,
I
but
think
they're 3-3. We're 1-4.
I think
I
the
mean,
Jags are 2-4.
Oh, they're 2-4.
they might
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
They might be.
How do you guys feel
Sure.
about? How do you guys feel about the Lions going after Jim Harbaugh?
No,
Nah,
I can't do that.
Honolulu Blue looks good in khaki jeans with a khaki slacks.
We
You
need
only
a
know-
Mike McDaniel type. That's what we need. An
Yes.
offensive
Mike
guru who
McDaniel.
also is smart
Miami Dolphins.
and knows how to manage the game.
Yes, that's what
I
we
would
need.
have done that. I would have done that.
Bring back Jim.
Moti wants his coach to be able
Caldwell?
to bench press 350.
Who does?
Moti.
Why?
No, he doesn't.
Why Harbaugh benches 350?
No, I'm just
No,
saying.
if
in general.
anybody, if
Oh.
anything, here's the thing, man. Look, his biggest weakness is that clock management, and that's the head coach. That's one of the, attributes that a head coach has to have, where he's got to manage the game. To me, bringing back players, like sometimes, man, the best players don't make the best coaches because they're too involved. They get too involved in the game, and they're not paying attention to all
Bro.
the adjustments they got to make.
Bro, even in a preparation tone, like a golf, when they played Minnesota, golf said, I wish I had another play ready to go. Like, what? Like, I'm used to quarterbacks calling audibles. I'm used to quarterbacks on 4th and 1. They're looking at the head coach like, yo, we're going. I got it. Where's that trust?
Golf's not your guy.
Golf is the guy. I like golf, actually.
Really?
Yes.
He likes golf.
I don't
He's
think
coming around?
we should spend high on a quarterback. This is my opinion. I think golf
Yeah.
is good. Golf has weapons. Golf is okay.
Bro, I think we definitely should get a quarterback, but I'm saying that if
Is golf top 15
if
QB?
it's no. No, he's not.
And what?
It's close.
I mean, you talking about fantasy or are we talking about
I'm
reality?
just saying, like, how he's playing is a top 15 quarterback.
No. I don't think so.
I
think they're
mean-
top 20 for sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's have it.
Is golf better than Geno Smith?
Right now, first of all, get your
Yes.
mic on if you're gonna.
Bro,
talk.
is golf
Yes.
better than Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
I would say no, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, if it's not Jimmy
Bro,
Garoppolo,
let
he's
me tell
bottom
you,
10.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
What golf doing?
But there's a lot of bad quarterbacks in the
But
league.
he's better than Matt
Don't get me
Ryan.
wrong.
All right, here we go. Josh Allen. Obviously, Josh
Are you
Allen,
looking
right?
at fantasy?
Zach
We're gonna-
Wilson. No,
we're
no,
gonna
we're just
do
saying
this?
in general.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
You're
gonna
gonna do
argue. Yeah, Zach
He's
Wilson.
better than Zach Wilson.
Okay, Tua.
No.
I would say no right now. But that's, I mean,
Mac Jones.
yes.
Yes.
he's better.
Yes.
Okay, so far two. Lamar, no. Joe Burrow, no. Deshaun Watson, no. Kenny Pickett, yes.
Yes.
So that's 3. Ryan Tannehill.
Yes.
Jared Goff is better.
Yes.
Okay. Indianapolis got Matt Ryan.
Right
course.
now,
Yes.
He is better than Matt Ryan.
I would
Absolutely,
say
man.
yes.
He's better
Alright.
than Justin Fields.
Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Yes.
No,
right
he's
now
not.
He's better.
I
He
think
is
he
not
is,
bad.
man.
Right
Yo,
now? Okay.
yo, Trevor
We're not
Lawrence.
talking about the ceiling. We're talking about right now.
Okay.
Lawrence
I
has
disagree.
been okay.
I disagree.
I
Hey man, Trevor Lawrence is he needs more work.
Bro, let's not
Still not
forget.
pocket
Seasoned.
He's
Right now,
got
I mean,
his
he's
guru,
there.
and he's just been okay.
Yeah,
Davis,
Let's not get
Davis
crazy.
Mills.
Yes.
Yeah, he's better.
All right. Patrick Mahomes, no. Herbert, no. Russell Wilson, no. Derek Carr, no.
Russell
Whoa,
Wilson,
whoa,
yes.
whoa.
Get out of
Yes.
here, guys.
Yo,
Get outta
let's
here.
keep it real. I'm
We are
telling you,
talking
man.
about
I'm telling
right
you,
now.
man. Russell Wilson is playing bad football.
Horrible.
I swear he's like there's probably 3 or 4 people to blame there. All right.
I know he's
More
one of
and
the
more
people.
you do it,
Russell's
we're gonna
one.
get closer.
The
to
head
top
coach
Yeah.
is one.
Yeah.
Hurts,
All right, the
no.
GM.
Daniel Jones,
Yes.
Yes.
Dak, no. Carson Wentz.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're probably at 10 right now. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, no.
No.
Whoa.
Aaron Rodgers, no. Chicago,
Yes.
yes, 11. And you got the Lions. And then we got Brady,
No.
Marcus Mariota.
Yes.
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 All right. Jameis Winston,
Yes.
and then Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Of course.
Like there he is.
He's the top 15. I'm telling you guys, man.
He's the top
I
20
mean,
lock.
it's top 20 lock. I mean, we're at 14, 15. You got Jimmy G, you got Matthew Stafford, you got
Yes.
Gino, and you got Kyle Murray.
Yes.
Yes, better than me.
He's top 15, guys. I'm
Oh,
telling you, man. He's
okay.
playing
Oh, you
at
say
top
he's better than
15.
Matt Stafford.
So why would we go chasing a quarterback? Why?
Because
We have
He's
one.
close, but there's a tier that he's.
We have one,
Man,
and
listen.
then I think he has a $25 million option next
We
year.
are not ready. I agree. We're not ready to chase after that quarterback. I mean, listen, if the quarterback is there and you can put him on the bench and let him sit 1 year behind Jared Goff, and then, I mean, you ain't going to re-sign him, are
The
you?
issue is that we have to sign him for 2 more years when we commit, right?
That's fine. That's fine, Eric.
Yeah, but that's.
He's
tough.
got 1 more year.
Wait, what is the
No,
issue?
I think it's an option.
Yeah, it's
that
an
the team
option.
has
It's
that
an
we
option.
add 2
$25
years.
million.
Okay.
It's an option. That's cheap.
But I think it's 2 years, right?
I know, but why
To
wouldn't
lock
you
in.
draft
That's fine if it's 2.
but why
I'll take the
wouldn't
2
you-
years
Why wouldn't you draft a quarterback?
because I would rather draft defense right now.
But
We need help on defense.
We got 8 picks.
We got Jameson Williams coming back, guys. You guys gotta understand he has the weapons.
This is the year to draft a quarterback, Moti. This is the best year.
Yeah,
Why
let
would
him
we
sit
not?
1 year.
You could draft a quarterback, but
have
not
the-
high.
Yes, we got the
What's
second.
not high? Would you take
Shit,
him with the
first
second-
round.
No, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
First
gonna
round
lie.
is high.
picks.
I'll take Florida's quarterback all day. What's his
See,
name?
no, I would prefer like say Hooker or.
Oh, Hooker. I'll take
Levis.
Hooker.
Yeah.
But where?
Young.
I mean, he's gonna go in the first round probably. But we got 2 picks.
That's a
Yeah.
We could, if we're gonna be this bad and we're gonna be in the top 5, we might get Will Anderson or something
I would
like
love
that,
that.
and I would be totally fine.
Yeah.
and then we can get our quarterback mid of the round because
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
the Rams are gonna be.
There's 5 or 6 first round quarterbacks coming out. I'll take any of them in the second first round pick. It's a free
yeah,
pick.
second
We
one,
traded
second one.
Stafford.
Second one.
Yeah, we traded Stafford. It's almost like we almost got a quarterback back in the deal now.
You did.
But if we
You
got to
got
get,
Jared Goff
if we got a
and-
chance to get Bryce, we got to go get him.
Yeah.
Let's not
Hey,
fool
so
ourselves.
I told
they
Moti
beat
that.
out.
So-
So they beat out Golf in camp. Now we got a backup quarterback making $25 million a year.
But he's a veteran. It happens in teams, guys. We got the second most highest payroll
That's what-
projected.
We'll
next
know
year.
where we're picked though, because if we're gonna be that high, we have a chance to get, Bryce or maybe Stroud. I'm not a big guy, but
Bryce.
or
Here's-
Levis, one of those guys.
I like.
Then you
Stroud.
give them the show right
Listen,
from the gate.
if-
You don't
if
pay
you're gonna
Goff
be-
because it defeats the purpose
Absolutely.
of being on a rookie quarterback deal.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I agree. I like Stroud over Young.
Ohio State quarterback's
You like
overrated.
him?
I like him a lot.
I just
I don't.
Yeah.
So
got Fields.
I think
He
nervous
was
to
balling
draft
in
an Ohio
college.
State quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna break the curse, Stroud in the NFL.
Hell no.
They've been saying that for a lot of guys.
Yeah. But
What Alabama quarterback that
Tua.
exceeded? No, he didn't exceed.
Hurts.
Exceeded?
Hurts.
Hurts is the only one.
Mac Jones.
I think Mac
No.
Jones is good.
No, but I'm talking about coming out. They didn't even expect Mac Jones to be good.
Yeah, that's true.
who?
No, it would be Hurts, but Hurts
He
is
went in the first
borderline.
round.
I know, but he wasn't supposed to go in the first round.
Yeah, but no one's also spouting off the Alabama
When?
QBU.
Are you talking about before the
Right?
season started?
Yeah, yeah.
Ohio
nobody's saying
State,
that,
Ohio
absolutely.
State produces
That's
drafted
why
quarterbacks,
I would-
and they continue to fail.
I would take Alabama quarterbacks over Ohio State quarterbacks.
Okay, that was confusing how you were making.
Yeah, man, he just flipped on us, man. Here we go. So,
Hey,
Hooker QB1
I
of this
started-
draft class,
I
said
started
Jose.
liking Bryce.
Shout out to Jose.
And then I
Shout
don't
out
know
to
why I was
Jose.
making the point against it.
Yo, Bryce Young is 5'10".
So
Bro, he's accurate and he's smart and
He's 6
he's
foot.
a
And
And he's
leader.
got the JMO connection though.
Imagine,
Yeah, that too,
hey,
man. It's gonna happen, dog. Bryce Young about to come to the Lions, hopefully.
Imagine
It's gonna
Tony,
be like Burrow
this
and
guy
Chase.
Yeah.
confused me.
Hey,
bro.
imagine Tony playing quarterback behind 6'5" guys.
This guy confused the
Hey,
shit.
I will.
out of me, bro.
I don't want that.
Hey,
I
so
swear you confused me.
let me tell you something right quick before we do
Stroud,
that.
and then I started making the point for Stroud.
So let me do a couple
and
things
I
right
wanted
quick.
Bryce.
Ziad Hadi sent me the screenshot of his waiver wires just to go back to that situation, and it's Michelle, Naheem Hines, McKinnon, Chase Edmonds, Mark Ingram. Well, Chase Edmonds, stop right there because Mark Ingram's not even available. So Sony, Naheem Hines, McKinnon, or Edmonds. That's why he's going with Latavius or Gibson. So he wanted us to make sure that we understood his situation, and also let you know, Tony, that he's 5-1. By the way, all right. Don't let Tony steal your shine. That's what he was saying. And also, Ziad made sure he mentioned that Tony's not telling the truth. AG speaks highly of this league. 18 years strong. If it wasn't for me, Tony wouldn't even know fantasy football. Is that true?
Wow.
Who said that?
Ziad.
Not true at all.
All right, shout out to Z. Hussein then said defense, drafting. Guys, when we got money, okay, and we got 8 picks, it's okay. I would literally just go one pick with the quarterback, all 7 rest of them can go defense. Like, that's my opinion. Like, literally, all the rest of them can go to the defense, and every single free agent signing can go to the defense. I really think our offense is set going into next year. Just we got to make sure that we get our defense going. And
We
that was
do
what it
have
was.
to get a quarterback though, because now we have
It's the time,
We
yeah.
have the capital. We have to pounce.
This
because
is the time to get it, especially this is a year of quote unquote at least blessed year of quarterbacks. There's like 5 or 6 of them that can go in the first round. Give a shout out to Unique Coney Island. Get them going, and then we're gonna get rolling on our biggest surprises of this season. So make sure you stay tuned in. Unique Coney Island. Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also have a reward system there, where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. Their location is 33102 DeQuinder Road, Sterling Heights, Michigan. Shout out to Sambo, Big Nate, Big Nasty, and everyone over there at Unique Coney Island for the best conies around. Hey, Z, you're funny, by the way, Ziad. Funny guy, Ziad. All right. So let's talk about biggest surprises of this season and biggest disappointments. So to me, when I say biggest surprises, I could just rattle you off some teams, and you guys probably will agree. Hopefully, I don't forget anybody. You got the Jets at 4-2. You got Giants. Yeah, I'm staying with the AFC right now. I'm just looking at the AFC. Nobody else really from the AFC.
Bro,
Giants 5-1. Cowboys look good, even though they're 4-2. They look good.
Stop
Minnesota.
it. Don't bring up Cowboys.
Minnesota's
Why not?
5-1.
They're
I
losing
called
today.
it.
So
I called that.
Minnesota. I would say Minnesota, Giants, and Jets. Minnesota, Giants, and Jets. From those 3 teams that are playing really well, which one surprised you the most, Moti?
It's Jets. Giants. I brought it up earlier. A new head coach. Disappointing year last year. Questions around the roster. Wide receivers are not playing up to expectations. There's so much things going on with the Giants.
They probably have no receiver over 200 yards receiving. Probably.
Yeah, and then you got the New York media is literally, to me, is crazy to be coaching in that media. So the Giants and the Jets too. Those are 2 teams from New York is playing good football. I believe in Robert Saleh though. See, Robert Saleh,
We could have got
the
him.
difference between Robert Saleh and Campbell, right? Because you could tell they're both good motivators and good locker room guys, right? I mean, a 4-2 versus 1-4.
That is also another good comparison. By the way, I don't even think Zach
But
Wilson
that's-
is the answer, but that's a
Just
good
the record.
They're playing. They're in the same thing.
What makes
they
him a
drafted
better
high
coach?
picks. They
What
drafted high
makes him a
picks.
better coach?
They're because development. The people they're drafted are playing well.
That's true. I
Dude,
can't argue with
it's a very thin line, man. Who's the players they drafted that's playing?
All over.
that. Everywhere.
Jameson
all over.
Williams probably going to be the better receiver between him and
How do you know that?
What's his name?
How do you know that?
Because when he was healthy,
No.
he was better.
No. Hey, college football is different than NFL. What are you talking about? Even the line.
He wouldn't have taken Sauce Gardner.
Listen,
The line?
you're right. I wouldn't.
He wouldn't have taken.
You're right. I wouldn't.
Okay.
The line. a defensive line, the linebackers. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, they play good, bro. Running backs. You know, they took 2 running backs 2 years in a row.
I'd
They both
rather
produced.
have DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams and
I don't
Breece
know.
Hall and Michael Carter.
I don't know.
I disagree.
Brees Hall to me is
I think Brees Hall is the
Shout
real
out to Eric, Brees Hall.
deal. All right, Eric Ratonia, what are your thoughts? First of
Over
all,
DeAndre Swift?
Well, the
Sorry.
the best ability is availability, and
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift is not available most.
I'm
often.
sorry right
That's
now,
an
Tony.
issue.
I'm a
That
big
is
Swift
an
fan,
issue.
but he's been hurt every single year he's been playing in the NFL. At this point, it's like some people take it from a guy that's been injured. Some people are just injury prone. It happens, and it's
they're not built for the
unfortunate.
NFL. Some people are not built for the NFL.
I wouldn't say that. He's built for the NFL.
on,
It's just
Dave.
he gets
It's an issue.
unfortunate injuries, and it's every year.
It's an issue because we have to make a decision soon about giving him a big contract.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's tough, man.
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
don't like paying running backs.
Y'all call me crazy. Y'all ready? I would say as of now, no.
Yeah.
No, like you got to
Absolutely.
play, man.
Because
He's a
there's some
game
great
changer,
running
but
backs
yeah.
coming out of the NFL this
Yeah,
year.
Yeah.
I mean, coming out of
Free agents.
college this year. I'm telling you, man, there's some big dogs coming out of college this year. Like possible second, third round fantasy.
Bijan Robinson
Yeah.
is going to be like when he gets drafted, he might immediately become the RB1 in Dynasty.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah. So, Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson
Wow.
from Texas. He's
No, Brees Hall coming out of the draft, they were
They
so
rated
high
him
on
very
him.
high on him.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like I agree with Dijon Robertson. I agree with him.
Eric, who's the most surprising team to you?
The most surprising team is probably the Giants. I mean,
Yeah.
they're 5-1. Their offensive core is weak. I mean,
Yeah.
those wide receivers are useless. On the flip side, the most disappointing team to be obviously would be the Broncos. I mean, they look like a complete dumpster fire.
Yes.
Hackett looks like he's way in over his head. Russell looks terrible. The offensive line is not getting pushed. I mean, they're in a bad spot. And the thing is, their defense is so good.
Who's
Yeah.
in the worst spot? The Broncos or the Raiders?
Because that's me. That was my pick. As the Raiders is the most disappointing team.
See, the Raiders,
They're 1-5.
but they've been in one possession games,
1
and they're
4.
not. They've been every single game. Whereas the Broncos, I mean, I think the Raiders are a better team than Broncos right now.
I agree.
First of all, I want to say assalamu alaikum to Ibrahim Hussein. He said Jalen Hurts is a quarterback from Alabama. And then he also said one quarterback rest defense 100%. Hussein said that, by the way. And Ibrahim said Robert Saleh, defensive coordinator, previous job. So, you know, I mean, Ibrahim, I said, did I say Ibrahim Saleh? Ibrahim Hussein.
Who's that?
Yeah, shout out to Abe. Right now, our signal and our Wi-Fi has gotten stronger because Ibrahim has tuned in his ears are satellite dishes for all. Mashallah, mashallah.
Shout out to Ibrahim,
Shout out to
aka Taco Fall.
Taco Fall.
Right.
But yes, my biggest surprise to me.
I can't sit around here while you guys are disrespecting my brother.
Don't call it disrespect. We love Ibrahim. Shout out to Abe. All right.
Taco Fall?
Taco Fall. You see the comparison.
No.
All right. So since they're all saying Giants, I'm gonna have to go with the Jets, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Jets because at the end of the day, the way that they're playing is NFL football. You know, I think it's like they run the ball well, they play good defense, and then Zach Wilson is just making enough plays to be relevant. So to me,
Or Flacco.
Flacco stole him a couple
Yeah.
to start the year, so
Yeah.
that was huge
Yeah,
to get him off
big
on
time.
the right foot. Like
for
that
sure,
helps.
for sure. So I think the Jets, man, you know, and the reason why I like them is because, again, comparing them to the Lions, we were in a similar situation 2 years ago, and now they're already making that turn, and we're not. We're sitting in the back seat.
I'm on the Jets, right? You guys brought up Flacco. All right, Flacco comes in for he's a backup quarterback, and what they do, they still play well, right?
Yeah.
He still got a couple wins. And that Goff gets hurt, we're done.
Yeah,
I don't think we win a game
yeah, for sure.
because of how bad of our backup situation is.
And that's the most underrated position in the NFL is the backup
Absolutely.
quarterback.
Yeah, look
Absolutely.
at Cooper Rush. I mean, he kept the
Yes,
Cowboys in.
exactly.
All their goals are still ahead of him
Exactly.
because of Cooper Rush.
For sure. It's huge. It's a big whatever. Biggest surprise and disappointment.
I think biggest surprise has got to be the Giants, man. Nobody expected them to be 5-1 whatsoever. I mean, I thought Dallas was gonna kind of fall off the rails once that got hurt. You add in the fact that Mike McCarthy is their coach, garbage, and dude, they've surprised me just as much as.
Yeah, I guess
Giants
Dallas
winning
is a good
these
one
games.
too. Dallas is a good
Yeah,
one.
this
I think the
point,
Seahawks is surprising as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 3-3. It's not
It-
incredibly sexy, but they look good, and you can tell they're on
100%.
And
a
you
good
can-
trajectory.
and you can tell they're well coached.
Oh man, I'm a big.
Well, that's
fan.
never been a
I'm a
no.
big fan of
Yeah.
Pete Carroll. Huge fan.
This dude was a big fan of Pete Carroll because he has the same personality as him. DK Metcalf comes into a workout. Moti's taking his shirt off to go bench press.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I know.
That is Moti for sure.
100%.
No, and also I would try to bench whatever he's benching,
And-
but with a spotter.
And you're going to challenge him to a 40-yard dash.
Oh, 100%.
I'm 4'5".
100%. Hey, I want that relationship with the best players of the team. You have to have that relationship with them.
I swear, this guy, if there was one coach comparison, it definitely is Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a great one.
Hey, but Pete Carroll
Yeah.
made a big mistake though. I don't know, man. So hopefully
What?
I'll never make that mistake.
Oh, Super Bowl?
Yeah, it,
Yeah.
it was a big mistake. Like, come on, guys, let's not talk about it.
You would do the same thing.
I hope not.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I'm at the 1 yard line,
Hey,
I'm running.
I got-
the football.
Moti
I got
is a
Marshawn Lynch.
quarterback
I got Marshawn
guy.
Lynch. I got Marshawn
He
Lynch.
is a quarterback guy. He plays quarterback when he needs to play when he was playing, not on the team, but you're a leader.
Appreciate
So you
that,
expect your quarterback to be the leader.
No, you know what the theory is?
I'm waiting. He
and-
was disagreeing with me, so I throw him a compliment.
yeah.
He was just about to agree.
Yeah. No, he said 100%.
Yeah.
man. No,
Yeah, I would have thrown the ball too. You're right.
I was about to disagree. It's you're on the 1 yard line. You have one of the best running backs in the NFL. I don't give. I'll run that ball and I'll take the criticism if they stop me.
But you also have one of the best quarterbacks too, so I wouldn't mind it.
No, listen. The thing
No.
is,
Hey,
That
these
was
guys
such
are
a-
playing
no,
man
But
Unforgivable.
but he's a player's coach.
They're playing man coverage.
He's a player's coach. So he would do it for the quarterback to kind of, all right,
Or
this is going to
maybe
be our
it's Wilson.
franchise.
you get the MVP award.
Yeah, this is going to be our franchise.
I would sneak him then.
I wouldn't do it by the way.
Unforgivable.
Yeah, it is.
I agree.
It was Wilson's fault.
I mean, listen, guys.
No.
It's
Happened
one
to
of
him
those.
again.
And the
this year.
situation is they had multiple timeouts. Like
Yeah.
they
That's why I
had
don't
multiple
understand.
downs. Like
Absolutely, it was a bad play.
It was a horrible call.
Horrible call.
That's what I was gonna say. The theory is you throw the ball in the goal line on second down. That's what the theory is. Because first down you run it, second down you got that play around down.
I would run
You
4
throw it.
times.
Me
Bro,
too,
they
Straight
were
time.
running, they were running all
Four.
over them the whole game.
Yeah.
They
that's
were
fine.
getting 1
My point
yard.
is, it was first down, so he threw it on first down. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. It was right after the big play. I think that was right after
I
the
think
big.
if I remember right, Lynch had like a 5 yarder to get down to the one
Yes,
on
that's
second
what
down.
happened. That's
And it
what
was
happened.
second down.
That's what happened.
It was
exactly.
second down, but nothing drives me more insane than teams going from the shotgun on the 1 yard line.
Yes.
They run, they throw, everything is.
QB sneak
Is-
zone.
Oh God, it's so
If I
frustrating.
if I want the according to you, if I want the QB to shine, I would sneak it.
But yeah, if I'm on the 1 yard line, you need to be in a goal line set. You either run the ball or you run on second down, third down. That's fine. You got run a little play action, find a tight end.
Yeah.
It should be that simple.
Yeah.
Who
for
was
sure.
their receivers that year?
Doug Baldwin.
And who?
They had the.
Curse.
Yeah, they probably had Curse, but they had one more good one. I remember they had one more good one. It was that guy.
It
I
was
think-
Golden Terror, no.
No, Golden Tate was not there.
No, they had another. Like, man, they always
No,
have
it's
similar
tight end.
players.
Did they have a big receiver?
They had tight end, my man. What's his name?
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy Graham.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
they didn't have him yet.
Yeah, that was long ago.
Jimmy Graham was a beast with freaking
Saints.
Saints, yeah.
Drew Brees. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said today's guest looks like Chargers coach. Said Mohamed.
Oh,
Al-Fayed. All
stay
I've
Yeah.
gotten this
Yeah.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Second
oh,
time.
it's the second time.
And why isn't the other guest talking? First of all, he's not a guest, Caltrey. But shout out to Caltrey. I do want to give a
They
shout out to
playing.
Caltrey. We really haven't been dishing. It's my fault. So Caltrey,
good.
biggest surprise, biggest disappointment so far. So who's the biggest surprise of the season?
Jets. Disappointment, Rams.
I like that.
Look at
yeah.
Cal.
Caltrey. I mean, they were Super Bowl champions to a mediocre
They
team.
got to back to back.
I mean, they're 3-3, guys.
Mediocre team. They look mediocre. Let's be real. They look mediocre. They don't even look like the Rams that were the Rams last year.
I mean, I still feel like it's early.
Listen, there's like
Yeah, there's a little bit
7
hangover
teams.
going on.
There's 7 teams like in that area. You know
When do you panic, Tone?
what is that?
Like what games? Like how many games in would you panic as a team?
After the bye week.
No, once I drop out of the playoff picture.
I mean, right now you're out of the play.
There's 7 seed.
I mean, we're in the
Playoff
Rams?
starts today. If the playoffs start
So-
today,
Man, why are they in
So
there,
what?
man?
So what? 10 after 10 games, would you panic?
Sure. I mean, dude, it all comes down to feel, man. Just like you being a great coach, it comes down to feel for the team. If I feel like the team is playing better, like getting to where it needs to get, then I'm comfortable, doing.
So
I'm
you're
okay with that.
So you're 5-5 after 10 games.
Are we getting better? Or are we
You're
getting
5-5.
No. Are we getting better?
Hey, you win one, you lose one every week. You're 5-5.
Oh man.
That's the response. You win one and you lose one every week. So
Yeah.
you're immediate. You're just winning and losing.
I mean, am I winning a game that I'm supposed to win and losing the game I'm supposed to lose, or am I what am I doing? Are we getting better? To me, listen, man, regular season, as long as you're in the playoff picture, you work out the kinks and do all that in the regular season. You find what lineups work on the offensive line, what's going to work on the defensive line, like how are we going to stack up against these teams? And dude, they're Super Bowl champions, man. I mean, they didn't get there by, they look who they had to beat last year to get to the Super Bowl.
All
Tom
right.
Brady.
Listen, let's go ahead and run the Qahwa House ad, please. Shout out to Qahwa House Yusuf. And then we are going to get started with the McCaffrey trade. I know there was a big trade. Christian McCaffrey going to the Niners. So we're going to share our opinions on fantasy-wise and reality on the San Fran
By the way,
team.
you got a lot better at this.
Cutting you off?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Qahwa House. Shout out to the Qahwa
The
House.
Qahwa House. The Qahwa House is the first coffee shop of its kind. The Qahwa House is a family business established in 2017 for the sole purpose of providing the best quality Yemeni coffee with no added preservatives, artificial additives, or flavors. You can stop by Qahwa House to try their famous Yemeni latte, Adani Shahi, Mafawad, and Jubani coffees. You can also stop by to try their delicious pastries, such as the Yemeni favorite Sabaya, their sembusas, and their new menu item, Everything Mini Bites. There are currently 4 Qahwa House locations, with 2 of them coming soon as well to make it a total of 6. Their 4 locations is West Dearborn, East Dearborn, Williamsburg, New York, Lombard, Illinois, with 2 new locations coming in Canton, Michigan, and Petersburg, New Jersey. So no matter where you're at in the country, be sure to stop by a Qahwa House and get a glimpse of what the Yemeni culture is all about.
All right. Let's get this rolling. We got a couple questions. We got Njoku or Hawkinson, half-point PPR. Who would you go with? Caltrey, I'm going to start off with you. Njoku or Hawkinson?
Hawk.
I do
Bounce
like him.
back week.
I do like him this week for some reason in Dallas because,
Any tight ends, National Tight End Day today.
well, I mean, it's 2 tight ends, so you got to pick one.
Either or. Flip a coin on that.
But Njoku against Baltimore?
I like Hawk.
I would go Hawk too.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Moti, where would you go?
Yeah, I predict the high scoring game, Detroit versus Dallas, but Njoku is a weapon.
Yeah.
Cleveland playing Baltimore, man.
Yeah, and by the way, Baltimore's defense is probably top 5 fantasy scoring defense, right? But their
Yeah.
defense sucks.
They're top
They give up a lot of points.
Yeah.
They just been, getting turnovers and scoring touchdowns.
I can see them both having a good game
Just
this
wait
week.
until David
Both of them.
Ojabo coming back.
All right, here we go. Pick 2 running backs to start. Jonathan Taylor, Damian Pierce, or Kenneth Walker?
Disrespectful.
Big time.
To who? Jonathan Taylor, obviously, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But pause. Let's not just go crazy off
Hold
the rails
on,
with it.
man.
Absolutely not. It's not Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's a bum. Tone should trade him
To you?
to anybody that would help you. All right?
This guy's been trying to get
Anybody that
Jonathan
would
Taylor.
help you.
Okay, so
I would
Moti,
make the
who's
trade.
the answer?
I'll tell you, bro. He's going to go number 1 Pierce.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That is my number 2, Boom Philly. Damian Pierce. Let's get it. I was going to go with Taylor. Taylor's coming back. He had a ankle sprain.
So
that he
you'd
was
bench
supposed to-
Kenneth Walker this week?
I would.
You're crazy, man.
I would.
He is an RB1 for the rest of the season.
All right. He's got to
Rest of
stay
his
biased.
Rest of his life.
All right. Here we go. Here's
Even-
another one.
You will see, guys, and Ziad, I can't wait till he comes next week because Ziad is a real one, and he every week he's been, not every week, but a couple weeks he's been sending me clips. I went on his podcast. Shout out to Act Accordingly podcast, and I can't wait because like Tony said, you can't say it. But when he comes next week, you guys are gonna be like, what the heck? Because I was banging on my picks. This is in August, so can't wait till he comes. Kenneth Walker. This was the projection I made about not drafting a quarterback early. I was like, because you could draft a guy like Kenneth Walker in the 9th, 10th round who could be an RB2 for you by the end of the season. You can get any quarterback that you want just for Kenneth Walker. But I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
Any
You can
quarterback.
get any quarterback for
Any
Kenneth Walker.
quarterback. I mean, I said obviously not the Josh Allen or Mahomes. I said not Josh Allen or Mahomes. That's what I said.
You cannot get Jalen Hurts for Kenneth Walker.
How much you want to bet you can get Kenneth Walker for Jalen Hurts?
Hey, I'll trade Derek
see.
Carr for K9.
You'll see.
Yeah, that
I
makes
would,
sense.
I would never do that deal. Derek Carr could be a droppable quarterback at the
Oh,
end of the day.
hell no.
Oh, that's
could be.
100%, dude. I don't know why this guy keeps putting him in
Hey.
trades and trade proposals for for
Hey.
Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, Carr has the weapons to become a 30-point, a week scorer.
Yeah, but come on, let's be real right now. Like, I would not do that trade.
He
for
plays in the hardest division.
Moti is a salesman.
All right, let's keep it rolling, though. I didn't
How
mean to
about
get off
Dak
that.
Prescott?
So you're not starting Kenneth Walker.
Solid.
Who are you starting?
The hot hand
Walker
Kenny.
and who?
and Pierce.
Yeah, as sad as it is, I think I would bench Taylor. Call me crazy, bro.
I'm benching Pierce.
Okay. You already said Pierce and who? No, you ain't even really saying
Yeah, he's
answer.
saying
Hey,
he's benching Taylor.
They've been on fire. Those
Yeah,
two.
first of all, he has 3 good running backs, and that's what's up. But I'm going with Pierce and K9.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this is a good time to trade Jonathan Taylor. You can probably get a good deal. I mean, but he don't got nobody else.
Hey,
Until he goes off today.
Hey, I'll give you Dameon Pierce for Jonathan Taylor straight up. See? Trying to help him out.
All right.
Throw
here
in
we go.
Derek Carr, you got a deal.
Here we go.
Bet, I'm busting it right now.
Trade Kelsey and Ramondre for JT, Brees, and Njoku. Okay, so trade Kelsey and Ramondre for Taylor, Brees, and Njoku. 12-man, full PPR. I got Pierce, but I'm starting Dobbs at flex.
Wow.
Deep question.
Whoa.
Say that again.
Deep question. So I'm trading Kelsey and Ramondre for Taylor, Brees, and Njoku.
That's
He
a good
got
trade.
Pierce.
Wow.
He is a 12-man full PPR. He has Pierce, and he's starting Dobbs at his flex. So he'll have Pierce. Taylor,
Taylor,
Brees,
Hall.
Jonathan Taylor with Njoku. That's a great trade
That is a
Yeah.
great trade.
because he's giving away Kelsey and Ramondre. But let me tell you, Njoku I think is only going to get better when Watson does come back. By the way, and he's already a top 10 fantasy tight end.
Yeah.
You know, he's not that tier 1, maybe borderline tier 2, but he's getting points, man.
Mhm.
You know, and you're getting 2 RB1s, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing though, come on, Jacoby Brissett likes to throw the ball to the tight end. So Watson coming back doesn't necessarily translate into
Yes, it does.
Njoku because it's gonna go to outside receivers. Donovan Peoples-Jones could get better.
Watson coming
Cooper.
back translates to a more efficient offense, which means more plays, which means probably more chances for Njoku.
But he's getting targets though. I mean, is he gonna get more than 7 targets a game?
More efficient offense, more red zone opportunities. That targets might turn into points because of touchdowns. So, like, to me, he's going to be better. By the way, this is my word of advice right now. If there's like a week 7 word of advice, go get Brees Hall or Kenneth Walker if you still can.
I
Too
don't know if
late.
they can. Yeah, it is too late.
If you still can.
I got offered Brees Hall.
If you still can.
Who's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Here-
Yes. Go ahead. Continue with that.
All right, this
Who,
dude
from Busada?
he was.
All day. Hey, I
was-
sent him a crazy
You
trade.
should start carrying yourself as Abu Salah, by the way. That sounds,
No, all day. I mean, I email Busada.
Yeah. I mean, I think like you should call your team Abu Saleh's team.
No,
Oh,
he
oh,
can't.
no,
he
no,
can't.
Team Chisel.
It's Tizzle.
Okay.
Yeah, Team Chisel.
All right. McCaffrey trade. Speaking of trades.
30 years of legendary status for what? 11? 10?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You got to earn it.
Facts.
All right. So,
Huh?
Tony, McCaffrey went to the Niners. What are your thoughts? By the way, Zia said, don't worry, I'm going to
Man.
have your receipts. Receipts.
The rich get richer, man. I mean,
Fantasy
of
wise,
luck,
is
man.
it a good situation or a bad situation?
it's a
Good.
better. He's not going to get any worse than what he was doing. I mean, the guy is 25 points plus. Debo's going to lose value for sure.
Why?
I mean, Wilson, hello.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hello and goodbye.
Even what's his name?
Thanks for playing. Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, man, it's crazy.
Okay, so fantasy
It's a
wise,
game
is he
changer.
better or is he worse in San Fran? He was a top 4 fantasy
it's-
running back.
He'll still be the same.
Okay.
Better. I
Better?
think he's better.
I think Shanahan.
I don't think all places that they were talking about him going would have been better, but I do think San Fran is perfect.
Yeah. how
And
would-
they're not giving up their whole draft stock to just have him be a
Yeah,
timeshare.
for sure.
He's the guy. And Kyle Shanahan runs a smooth offense, gets those guys running in space, huge holes. I love it for him.
I was this close to boom filling him this week
Yeah.
because of his projections. I think it is a great fit. I think the offense is great. I think Shanahan, like you said, follow the money, follow draft picks, capital. Like you got to follow that. That's like in fantasy. So to me, they gave up so much. They're going to force feed him that ball.
Yeah.
They're going to make sure that pick, all those draft picks that they traded away is worth it. Plus, I know Shanahan is seeing all the stuff about all the draft picks that he used on running backs and all these picks that he just traded away. He's going to have to make himself look good, you know, and that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to use him. And obviously that offense, like Tony said, I still see him as a top 4 fantasy running back, but with more goal line opportunities. He wasn't getting that in Carolina.
Yeah.
So it could be.
They
It could
might
be.
not want to run him down though. I mean, if
but
you can get
McCaffrey-
if you can get the same outcome with Elijah Mitchell or Jeff Wilson,
Dude,
why
I think
wouldn't you do
McCaffrey
it?
will be on the field. I don't think that necessarily that means he'll always get the touches because, bro, they got Debo, they got Ayuk, they got Kittle. So they got a good offense, man. You know, so I think McCaffrey's going to be on the field.
I'll be honest.
to 90%
I
of the
think
time, bro.
this might open up more opportunity for Kittle because he doesn't have to block as much now, and teams are going to be trying to stack the run. I mean, he's going to eat. He's going to be wide open on some plays.
Hey, quickly, did we say that's all a good trade that he said, that guy? Donald Taylor, shout out to Edward Zing.
No, yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
a good
it's
trade.
Good trade? Okay, we
Is
wanted
that
to
the
make
same
sure.
guy that called in?
Not maybe called in. I don't remember he commented last week, though. But
Good trade.
McCaffrey, San Fran,
It's
are they?
gonna open it up for everybody.
You think they're going to get better, the weapons?
Yes. Oh, Debo can stay in the wide receiver position. It's good.
All right, so Eric, do you think that the 49ers got better as a team?
Of course. Yeah, of course it.
How much better, though? Like, are they now NFC contenders?
Certainly. I mean, their defense is good, darn near elite, especially when Bosa's back, you know, which he is. Yeah, and now the offense, they have one of the best. They just added one of the best playmakers to an already efficient offense.
Yeah, for sure.
And Jimmy G's a game manager, and I think, yeah, they're definitely a threat in the NFC. I think it's Eagles, and then boom, you put them right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say that.
No, I agree. I agree with Eric. The only person that's gonna hold them back is Jimmy G. To be honest with you, you know, if they had a better quarterback back there, I think
Maybe if it was Trey Lance.
I think that offense would be elite. You know, he's the one that I think is gonna hold them back. But I don't think they're gonna use McCaffrey 85-90% of the time, man. I ain't gonna lie. They have Eli Mitchell coming back. They have Wilson. I mean, McCaffrey is injury prone, guys. You guys forget about that. You know, so as far as his usage, he will be used.
7.
What percent?
I would probably say probably like 65-70.
Listen, I was saying 85, 90. I would, if you were really to do it, I'll probably say 75, 80. Like, I think Kyle Shanahan is one of those guys where he has this guy, he don't care. He don't care. Like, straight up. Like, look at Jeff Wilson. Like, you know, he was getting his touches, Jeff Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting touches, and he's not McCaffrey. Like, when he invested so much draft picks, and you kind of already are in the hot seat with
Did
this
he
situation.
really invest a lot of draft picks though?
It's like 4,
Yeah.
5.
Second,
but he
third, a
didn't give
fourth,
up.
and a fifth, but he
no.
also took on the contract.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, that's some money, man.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah, I think it was a lot they gave up, in my opinion. But
I
Yeah.
mean, Trey Lance is on I mean, you can do that when your quarterback for next year is on a rookie deal.
yeah, but
So you can
That's
take
why the
on.
Lions
McCaffrey
draft
just
for him.
signed that 4-year, right? Last year, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying because Jimmy G is out next year. 100%.
Why would you do that?
Because
Backup. I'm saying
No.
backup keepers are important.
All right.
Check your phone, by the way.
Check his phone. He think he just
I
sent them a
already did.
trade. Yusuf, can you give us one last sponsor, Hanley International Academy? Then we're going to go with our Boom Phillies of the week because it's that time.
Hanley International Academy. Hanley is a school that treats every student and staff like their own family. It's even in their vision statement, educating your child like our own. Did you also know that Hanley offers a virtual academy? So if you're looking for your kid to sign up for an online school, look no further than Hanley's Virtual Academy. But if you're looking for face-to-face, Hanley International Academy is located on 2400 Denton Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. The athletics there are great. The academics there are great. Shout out to the whole staff for being great teachers and educators for our leaders of tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, Moti, check your phone.
I already did.
All right. Well, was it a decline?
Quick. No
Quick.
more.
What was the
Nothing's
trade? Let's
pending.
quickly say that before we say our Boom Phillies. What was
We
the
ain't got to
offer?
do all that. What I do, you know, I'm a character and I like to have good conversation. It's just a good a conversation starter.
All right.
Yeah.
With that said, Caltrey, I'm going to start off with you. Your Boom Phillies of the week. Who is it?
I'll let you know. It's Carter, Murray, and Chase Claypool.
DeAndre Carter
Yes.
from the Chargers, Latavius Murray from the Broncos, and Chase Claypool, obviously, from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to share Jose's Boom Phillies. He's not here today, but I like his Boom Phillies. He got the Jets defense. Kenneth Walker, I looked at both of those things this week. Isaiah Pacheco, shout out to Eric Ratonia, George Kittle, and Dalton Schultz. You know what's funny? Jose walked out of this building, walked out of the studio last week. He said, man, I should have Boom Philly George Kittle. This is after 2 straight weeks of Boom Phillying George Kittle, and George Kittle got the Boom Philly score. So, yeah, but he did get his first one. Kenneth Walker, give him a round of applause one more time. Shout out to Jose. Trying to go back-to-back. Of course, Jose's first Boom Philly out of we haven't shared the percentages. Out of, make sure I got this correct before I do this. Out of 17 is a Sparty. All right, so it's no coincidence, man. It's actually a coincidence, especially this week. All right. Speaking of percentages, I'm what? First place, 36.3%. 8 out of 22. Second place, we have the guests. 12 for 37 at 32.4%.
And I went 1 for 6.
Third place is Ratonia, 30%, 6 for 20. Fourth place, Tony, 5 for 25, 20%. Mr. 3 for 25, Moti, 12 points at.
It only fits right.
Yeah, 3 for 25. And then Jose, 5.8%. Thanks, we don't have any more goose eggs anymore. Okay, we don't have any more goose eggs. Everybody got a percent up there. So that is what it is. My Boom Phillies of the week are Michael Gallup from the Dallas Cowboys, Gus Edwards, the Gus Bus. I could see him scoring a touchdown and his teammates tapping his helmet, you know what I'm saying, because he got his first touchdown back from injury. That's all he really needs, and he needs 15 more yards because he's not even projected over 5. You got Wan'Dale Robinson. I think he's the number 1 in Giants. Hopefully he actually gets more yards and targets. And then shout out to Eric Ratonia again, got Dalton Schultz. I seen his projections is less than 8. I was like, dude, I think that's safe. Lions are a green light. Dak Prescott, I can see him throwing for 3 touchdowns today against that Lions wonderful secondary. So those are my Boom Phillies. Ratonia, ring them up, Ratonia.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Pacheco on me later because he's my guy and I think he's gonna do well. I mean, you never know. He's deemed the starter. I mean, there's opportunities to be had. So if he truly is a starter, it's opportunity.
Yeah.
Side note, I saw that Schefter tweeted that Chuba Hubbard will be the starting running back for Panthers. Not relevant for this week. Maybe not relevant ever, but just something to note. Other than that, Schultz, and I have this weird feeling with J.D. McKissick this week. I don't know what it is. It's Taylor Heineke's back. I think game script, they should be trailing. Yeah. He's still getting the third down work even with Robinson and Gibson there, so maybe he hits a couple catches, maybe gets in the end zone. We'll see.
Yep, there you go. That's Eric Ratonia's Boom Phillies. Tony, you want to send that in the group? I don't know if you did already, but can you let us know exactly who it is?
Yeah, I just did. I like Brian Robinson again. I can see him scoring a touchdown. He had maybe, 20 touches last week, 20 touches. Eric always says opportunity is there. Travis Etienne, man, every week he's been getting better. That's why I was hesitant about James Robinson this season, and I discovered James Robinson. You know that.
That is your boy.
So he's been getting better. I like Etienne. Alan Lazard, all he does is score touchdowns. He's Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy. I see it happening again. I was debating between the 2 receivers from Cincinnati going up against Atlanta. Atlanta's out there with 2 corners. I'm going to go with T. Higgins, even though I think Jamar could have a big game. He's projected like 18 or 19 compared to Higgins getting 13 or something. So I could see him scoring. And then Moti's boy from the preseason, all I did was watch the same highlights for like 4 weeks, for that one preseason game, for that one quarter, Dameon Pierce.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Right? So as far as people that discover players, right?
It's actually multi-discovered players.
Oh, that's facts. And I discovered Brian Robinson.
Facts. I agree.
I drafted Brian Robinson in the 11th round.
My God.
That's a discoverable player.
Stop.
Right? He drafted him too high, like 5'6".
So that means I discovered
That's
him?
not discovered.
All right, hold up.
It's like somebody
All
you
right.
picked up off
Just so
waiver
we're
line.
clear.
He
Just
didn't
so we're
draft him in
clear.
the 5th, 6th round. Did he really?
No, I
Yeah.
drafted him in the 8th round.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you really?
Bro, I had a 1 o'clock draft.
I think it was like 5'6".
I had a 1 o'clock draft. I said I'm gonna take Brian Robinson. This guy, he was sitting like down in a corner. Who? I said Brian Robinson, the starting running back for the
Washington Redskins.
Commanders.
Commanders.
Right? What happens? 3 hours later, I'm in another draft with this guy. He's like, oh, damn. I'm like, what? He's like, check your phone. His favorite line. Check my phone. Brian Robinson got shot. Yo. I don't know what you was doing over there. I got dizzy. Now I'm worrying about who do I pick up in that because I got him as
and
my
you're
third.
also worried about Brian Robinson's
Bro.
health, of course.
What happens, of course, I was like, nah, man, he only got shot in the leg. They said he's fine. We have the draft in the 10th round. Moti, who you got? 10 cent. What? Give me Brian Robinson.
Hey, I appreciate you saying that, Tony.
I'm like, what the hell?
I'm gonna,
Moti's nickname
I'm
guy.
gonna also give him a nickname.
Who
It's very
discovered who?
It's very important.
Moti discovers people and don't give an example.
All right, so Moti, Play Dudes Prime Time. Who it
Yes,
is
sir.
this week?
Play,
Who is
play
it?
it's prime time.
All right, play through the prime times for the Sunday night game for the Steelers. Pat Fryermuth, tight end.
What?
He's solid.
Oh, okay.
Bro. Stop playing. Yo, I watched that clip at least 10 times and I laugh every single time. Wallah.
Go ahead.
All right. Dolphins, Mike Gesicki. People say he don't do the giddy the right way.
Gritty.
Gritty?
Yeah.
But I think he does.
Hey, it look like he do the giddy.
All right, he did the giddy?
He did the giddy.
He did the giddy? All right. For the Bears, I got Claire Herbert.
Instead of Khalil.
Instead of Khalid.
All right.
All right. And the Patriots, I got Devontae Parker.
All right.
Solid.
Moti's
Oh,
Play
solid.
Dunes
Yeah.
Prime Time.
Bro.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in and commented. First of all, make sure you follow us and subscribe to us on all of our pages. You have YouTube, Oz Media, Oz Media 313.
Hey, what is
Facebook-
Parker at, by the way?
I don't know. Let me get
He's probably like
one of y'all.
nine.
Facebook and Instagram, the Fantasy Guys. You can listen to us later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. Also follow us on TikTok, Oz Media. Feel free to call in on future shows, 313-306-1750. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Balkan House, Hanley, Qahwa House, BC Adhesives, Unique Quinn Island, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware. We appreciate them. Just quickly, I want to hear one thing that y'all looking forward to the most this week.
8.3.
8.3? Is that a fifth one for Tony?
No.
All right. What are you looking forward to the most, Keltre?
Lions going to win.
Lions winning.
Let's go.
Moti going 4 for 4.
Okay.
Coach going 4 for 4.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right, man.
Eric
Stop.
going
Okay.
and
All
Paul
right.
going 05.
it.
All right.
There you go. So we're all
We
looking
know how
forward
this
to
is going to work out.
Vertonia.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Chiefs and Niners.
That should be a good
Rematch
game.
of the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
I think McCaffrey might play 50% of the snaps.
I think he's gonna see a sufficient amount.
Yeah. Tony.
Yeah, I want to see what Isaiah, always been a fan of that name, Pacheco is going to do in this offense.
Did you boom Philly him?
No.
So what do you
I
wanna
did not.
see him
Because
for?
I want to see how he's going to look, man. He could be a league winner.
He's a hard winner. Runner.
Kenneth Walker's the league winner.
He's a hard runner.
I'm saying league winner.
Oh.
Moti, what are you looking forward to the most?
You know, I'm a selfish guy. I want to win this week.
Fantasy-wise.
Fantasy-wise, yeah. So that's the most important thing I want to
But what about reality? Are you?
in
you
reality, the Lions, man.
He's looking forward to Wednesday, seeing how his team responds.
Yeah, the Wednesday, yeah. And
All
the
right.
Wednesday, too.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We
He's
appreciate
already
it.
changed 40% of his team.
Go green.
Go Whites. Big game this week.
Big
Go
game.
blue.
I guess the team
It's
from
going to
the
be
other
a
side.
blowout.
All right.
Hey,
This is
listen.
the last time we see each other before that big game.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully see a good
Are
one.
you
at
going to be
least.
here next week?
I won't be.
Ziad.
Damn.
Ziad is here. Ziad and Bash. So
That
he's.
would've been
Oh, by the
good.
way, he said keep that same energy.